don't know what makes my arms look so damn skinny. Say, one. My KNF concepts tripod here. It works all right. Kind of hate extending these legs, but like, I think if you want like a good set of legs that just shoots out, I think you'd be like into a gram. I don't know, $1,000 really isn't worth it right now. In the fish room, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing today. I couldn't get any help to do my job to finish my job today, so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm lost. I had plans for the day. Now I'm just like, oh, what do I do? Not sure if I want to go fishing or what's going to go on. Clean these long fin super reds. They're just pooping machines. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about long fins anymore. They're nice to look at. I never really did like them, but people like them. Damn, and they eat a lot and they poop a lot. They're like the most work for sure in the fish room, without a doubt. Like it's only like this kind of bristle nose. This, the regular ones, and the super whites. Like the starlights and the peppermints. They're just like anything else, I guess. But these guys, they're serious. So serious maintenance around here. I think these are probably the worst Pleco for a gateway Pleco. Like if you're getting introduced to Plecos, I'd almost say skip these and go straight to an expensive hype and citrus because these are so much work that it's gonna like shut down your hobby as far as I'm concerned. They're affordable, they're pretty, but like they're absolutely taxing. And it's gonna like discourage you from getting other Plecos. You're gonna be like, oh man, like Plecos make such a mess and all this. And they don't. Like these do, but Hype and Citrus doesn't. Quinaculus definitely does. Any of the wood eaters. But like any of the meat eaters or omnivores, they're easy keepers. And I think these things like really shut down the hobby for people before they even get going on them. But they're more like considered beginner, maybe price point, availability. But as far as keeping them, I don't know. I don't enjoy it. I have no joy in keeping these, unfortunately. I get get rid of them. Like I'll get them and then I'll get rid of them and then I'll get them again. And I don't know. I'm thinking about getting rid of them again. Unless someone can convince me otherwise. It'd be good for a planted tank, I guess. They'd give lots of fertilizer if you had gravel. Some of it could go into the gravel and the plants could feed off of it. But you really do notice when you don't have a hang on back filter as well. Like just a sponge filter and this little wee dinky thing. This is crazy. Another fish though of the Hypensistrus that does make a lot of mess seems to be the little wee Yodas, the ocelots. They're absolutely wild. All right, what am I missing here? Hey sir, how you doing? Kim, what's up? I'm gonna call you Kim. K1M. Yeah, they love the long fins, eh? Gord. Shannon, what's up? You tried to go to the live last night, but it looked private, like when I was live or afterwards to rewatch. Because I think I deleted it. Yeah. Daniel, what's going on? Just sitting there at work. How are the Marines today? Are they behaving? Um, Self talking is good for health. I don't know. I always thought it was like highly undesirable to be alone talking to yourself. I figure that's how like schizophrenia starts or something. I guess you're good until you start talking, like answering yourself, right? Okay. Okay, Feathered. Are you here? If you're here, I just want to say you looked good. You have a good voice for it. You got through the very hardest part, like your first live stream, definitely, and like nobody there, and you're still talking. That's absolutely remarkable. So the hardest part's over. Uh, in a week, you won't even worry about it anymore. So you're good. Yeah, that's super hard. That's the hardest thing is like continuous, like keeping just keeping the flow going until the end of the video. And you did the right thing by just like calling it quits. Like you did your thing, you learned some stuff, you kept talking, and then you like cut it, which is perfect. Each time you come back, it's gonna get easier. Like it's not natural to talk to a camera. None of us really like it. But you did talk to the camera like you were talking to one of your students or you were like talking to a best friend. You did pretty good. Like really good. So I was quite impressed with that. I seen a bit, but I didn't say anything. I didn't want to throw anybody off. It would be pretty easy for me to throw you off, I think, if I was watching or talking. But next time I'll try and make it on time and help you kind of keep the conversation going, because a lot of the time it's the chat that keeps you going. For me, anyways. If the chat stops, I'm just like, "Meh," like unless I got a plan of what I'm doing or I'm doing something. Mama Snoop, good afternoon. Anthony, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by the channel. You got a fish channel or what? I can't go and subscribe to your channel right now, Anthony, but if you leave a comment under a short, I can come over, subscribe to your channel. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate the pinned comment. The Feathered, she went live and did really well. Like it's really hard. That's the hardest part's over now. It was quite impressive, really. I'd have crashed out. I would have crashed out for sure. The best thing you can do though is like tell a couple friends that you're gonna go live before you go live, just so you're not alone. Don't go alone again. It's too sketchy. Yeah, just yeah, try and chat with people. Like once you get a couple people in, just try and chat with them and then start throwing in some of your stuff that you're selling. And when you get a little more people watching, start throwing it in more. But you can also do your drawings or paintings live and you don't really have to talk too much. Okay, I'll go back and check. Have you seen the series You? No, I have not. If you're speaking with me, Kim, I will, Harry, I will never say your name, man. Ever. So, I don't engage with perversion. Movies? I'm into like late 80s, like mid 80s to 2009 movies and down. Any of the new stuff, I don't watch it. It's just like it's not it's already been done before. It's the same, you know, stories over and over. But I like a little bit of horror, science fiction, uh some romance if it's good, but not like too crazy. But I like the movie Leap Year, stuff like that. Action movies. Of course, I like comedy spy movies, stuff like that. Leslie Nelson, I love all the Spy Hards and all that. Naked Gun, that kind of stuff. When Blockbuster went out, I've told people this before, but like when Blockbuster went out of business because of the internet, we bought two stores and liquidated them. And so I had a whole basement, every wall, racks of movies. And when I sold the house up north, I sold all the horror movies pretty well. I just kept like, I don't know, 12 boxes of the best movies that were ever made. And so I like movies like John Candy. Um, I don't know. It's been a while since I watched movies really VHS, but I like to watch VHS because it brings the calming feeling, and I like watching it on like an old TV because that's what I grew up on. And so I really don't enjoy HD TVs. I don't know. It makes me anxious. I don't like it. I just like the way TVs used to be when I was younger. I like the look. I like the crappy sound. I don't know. It's kind of like people who still like to listen to vinyl records, right? Hostel. Oh, I like Wrong Turn or whatever because like there's nothing scarier in this world or freaky as being in the bush and then thinking like there's freaking hillbillies out there. Cause like these kind of like desperate hillbillies freak me right out, right? Cause like for me, like I look at these guys kind of like they'd do anything to anything. So like it's not who I would want to get caught by. Uh in a bad situation. But yeah, I love the movie's Wrong Turn. Yeah, I'm a fish keeper. That's my thing. The old ones are good. But yeah, one thing's like having someone murder you, but another's like getting drug off to a cabin with a bunch of like inbreds. That's freaking scary stuff. Right? I don't know. There's certain states I probably wouldn't want to have a car breakdown in. We don't really have like I've been everywhere. Um, we have hillbillies, but not like the hillbillies that you guys got a little bit of down there. So like these people are real, and so it's not like it's just a joke or anything. Like that's some freaky stuff. What's the Irish goodbye if you're still here? Maybe Gord knows what's up. What's the Irish goodbye? Find out. Not surprised. Freaking crazy. Right. Oh man, I hate when I do that. Pour down in between the two tanks or behind, and then it stains the glass on the back. Water stains. Great sakes. Pretty girls make graves. I don't know. I've not heard that one. Okay, Shan. I don't know if she's here or not. I don't know if she stepped out. At the feather. Just scroll up a little bit. And you're a moderator, so you can just click on her channel and view and subscribe. She's nice. Gord could also, if he would be ever so kind, he could, and he has time, he could always put a flash link up there. Or a hyperlink, sorry. My paper towel budget. I have like a stack of paper towel as high as this wall. Yeah. I don't know. It's only about a roll a week. Cold, cold, cold. I gotta get like a 2 gallon pitcher that can pour without spilling, and I'd save on that. But I use that little bit of spillage too to like clean the glass and clean the edge. And so whenever I do a water change, I always clean around the tank quickly, and then it clean down here, and then it's good. There we go. Everybody stop by and check out her channel. And the next time she goes live, try and go there and give her a hand getting going. She could really use the help of some people and not just be absent alone in a, talking to a camera. It's very hard. Takes a lot of courage to get up there and do it. So I commend her for that. So check her out. We really need to help each other out on YouTube. And you never know like where YouTube's gonna take somebody. So like they could start off doing this or that, but they could end up like really amazing and awesome to watch. And we need more things to watch on YouTube, more creators. So it's nice to see people's channels develop as well. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Did you subscribe, Shannon? Got a cool parrot over there, a female parrot named Oscar, which is quite an interesting name. Maybe they thought it was a boy at first. I'm not sure. Maybe we can get her to tell us the backstory on that one. How does a female parrot end up with a male name like Oscar? It's beyond me, but fair enough. That's it. It's easy. See how much that took, Gord? Like this was like brought down to here to clean the bottom. And this tank, you can't even like we're talking 2 liters to clean the tank. 2 liters of water to pull. Have a good sleep. Thanks for being here. Nice to see you back. Have a blessed rest. A blessed rest. Yeah, big difference in volume, big difference in upkeep. So as far as saving water and stuff like that, these guys are like a lot of work. Oh, I did miss some. I missed a little. Done. Still 2.5 liters. Oh, easy peasy. Easy peasy. I don't know if you can notice, Gord, but this 2 rack system is just so much easier than like 3 or 4. These ones are at my eye height, and these ones are like at waist height, and it just works out so much better. And also, how I had it designed is it's like this row's narrower up against the wall, and this bottom row sticks out a little more with the bigger tanks, and so you can like get right in and pour water, and you don't have to like fight getting the you know your clean water dish in under here and then tipping it in like over here on this bottom rack. I had bottom racks underneath here, but it was for 10 gallons and I just hated it. I hate bending over for tanks. I tend to neglect tanks if they're not like at hip or higher. Well, you lose a lot more tank space, but it's just a lot more pleasant to work with. Straight into the sun, Captain. 12 years. 12 years what? Plecos. You got different plecos in here. Generally all hard to see. I must have missed something. Tortoise. Oh, they live for a long time. My ex-girlfriend has a tortoise still, and she's had it since she was, I think, 6 years old. So they live forever. What a difference in 125 gallons since I took out the driftwood. Wow. I think I'll put in a little piece. I think they need it. Like, I kind of feel bad, but I needed a rest and I wanted to get the tank at least, I don't know, once a month, get it like rate washed out clean. It's the amount of like loam that they're making chewing on that wood. It's incredible. Like I've been throwing the water from here out into the IBC tote, and the IBC tote is just sick. It's just full of loam. It's shrimp. Shannon, yeah, I should be live later. Got to get back to work. See the IBC totes, just the water's starting to go just a bit green because there's no flow, there's no sponge filter, and it's only half covered. So the sun's getting in, and it's going to be quite green But I'll tell you, all the shrimp that get sucked out of here and end up into that green water makes these shrimp just beautifully dark. Really colors shrimp up, that green water. It colors up all fish, really. Unless they're fish that just can't handle green water, but there's a lot of life in it. And I think the fish get to eat in a lot of I don't know, spirulina plankton. I don't know what you'd call it. Okay. See you later, maybe. I'd say these fish definitely grow a lot faster in bigger volumes of water. There's no doubt. I know, like in the 20s, when I turn the water over and I do a lot of water changes, they grow a lot faster. But like the bigger the tank, they really do grow faster. My God, there's a blue shrimp in here, Gord. There's a blue shrimp. It's ghost blue. I'm gonna try and catch this sucker. I have no blue shrimp in this room, not in a couple of years. And so this blue ghost shrimp has come from Bloody Marys. This is absolutely incredible. This is something I've never seen before. I lost him. Gotta get him out of there. Where did you come from? Maybe he came in on the Flacco, but I didn't put any of their water in here. I don't know if you can see him, but that's definitely not a Bloody Mary. I'll put them in another tank with some orange ones that I got that are not great. Just let them mix together and do their thing. Have a tank with some ugly shrimp. They still serve a purpose. Must have came in on a blackout. Walked myself up the rocks. The Marines. So funny how she talks about her work. Aren't they all the same family line? Um, I guess they can all revert back to something, but like it just doesn't happen in a generation, like in their generation. Takes a while, right? So a red can go back to like a pale colored red one, and the color can just fade back to pretty well nothing, but they don't change color unless they've been bred with mixed with another color. Usually when you mix colors, you get your first couple times you're just gonna get like mutts or like brown ones, like weird colored ones, garbage shrimp. Sometimes when you cross shrimp, like yellow and red or different ones, you can sometimes get cool colored ones and then try and work with that. But it's like, I don't know. Caradina shrimp, you can do a lot. Like the Caradina, you can do a lot more with. But these Neo Caradinas, it's like you want to take the best red and mix them with the best red and keep taking out the lighter colored males and just get rid of them to keep that color. If not, they just revert back to crappy looking trim. I've thrown them all from babies from a 10-gallon into here, and they're all growing up now. And there's a couple I should probably call. I see one here, a male. I always want to get rid of the crappy colored males. Still not bad, but shrimp are a lot of work to like breed and keep nice shrimp because you gotta like wanting to be there and like poaching out all the calls, constantly taking out the calls. And some of them you don't know because some of them, I don't know, these ones anyways, they don't darken up to a Bloody Mary until they're like older. The babies are all like really light and fire, like I guess they call them fire reds, but they're like that well past their breeding age. And so it's so hard to catch up because you don't know which ones to call, and then they breed before you can call, and you end up with some crappy ones, and you got to do more calling. So I think it's cool for kids to do, or it's cool if you just specialize in shrimp. The goldbacks, yeah, the yellow goldbacks are nice. I got some in that super white tank, and I've had them for years. I've never added in more yellow with them either, but they're starting to breed less. Um, I do vacuum out a lot, so I don't really know. I probably vacuum up all the little babies before I can even see them, but their color is not as good as it used to be, but they held longer than any other color. Just a small tank. Yeah, that's all you need. Ah, future fish keeper in the maker. Nice. they'll always go back to it, eh? Like if they had fish or you had fish while they grow up, they're always going to come back to fish keeping when they get the opportunity. I gotta make some shorts, so I gotta pull out a couple. I should pull out the orange seams and get a close up of them in my hand with some gloves on. Guess I gotta do that with the orange seams, the phantoms, and the 190s. I'll get them in my hand with gloves, get good short video to document them, and then I'll find some other species to get, I guess. I pretty much want to document all like as many species as I can on the channel. Yeah, I've always had fish of some kind or the other, or minnows or crayfish, always something. Oh, you learn how to read with fish books? That's cool. Did your parents keep fish or just interested in it or just kind of showed you? These ocelots are fighting in this breeder box a lot, but they're healthy. One, two, three, four, five still. I think there's two males, two females, and one little one I'm not sure about. So if I'm correct, that's pretty awesome. Male, couple males, couple females, I think. It's kind of lucky. They're not easy to sex either, the ocelot. Some say you can do it by color, but other people laugh about it. But generally, I think with the ocelots, you'll always see in a group, you'll see some that are darker and some that are like really pale. And they do look alike. The pale ones look like the pale ones, and the darker ones look like the males. But too hard to tell at this stage. They're, they're pretty well. I'm putting like little bits of everything in here, and they seem to be eating it all, and they're not dying from it or anything. So that's cool. I wish this thing was quicker reading the temperature. It gets the TDS in 3 seconds, and the temperature it takes like a good bit. $27.1. So yes. Not been a lot of Plecos really for sale this summer. Actually, not in the last year or two. Nothing too interesting for sale. I haven't seen a good breeding group of anything for sale in a long time, to be honest. Maybe 3 years. Darius, what's going on? What's going on, my man? Not much is breeding in here this summer, anyways. I might be keeping the water too clean. I don't know. I know people that keep dirty tanks and they breed a little more, but they also lose a lot of fish. So I don't know, breed a lot more or lose the fish completely. I don't know. Some people that are right into it, they're using hormones for sure. They're definitely using hormones. Looks overcast out there now. Looks like it could rain. It's hot there. That's 80 in the fish room, but it feels perfect. It's not humid. Outside, there's no sun right now, but it's not raining. But I'd say it's probably just under 80 outside. Probably a little warmer in here. I'm keeping these guys right at about 200. It's giving them enough mineral for some growth. There's enough mineral in there to give them some goodness. Oh, from the last live stream? I should. I don't know how to edit, I don't know how to edit live streams. I guess maybe you can do it in advanced settings in studio, but I haven't found it. I find new things that you can do, like it's not so clear cut. Like everything's like kind of all over the place with YouTube, I find. So it depends how, like, if you click on the three dots before you open the video, you click on the three dots after you've opened the video, they have different things. And then if you click on like advanced studio and go in, like there's different ways to get things. I'm still learning it. It's crazy. And I haven't Googled it. Should Google it. And yeah, I should take a couple small clips. The live highlights really crash out my views on my other videos though. Like the live highlights will get, I've only had one get like 600 views, but like generally it's like 100 views or something. And it like crashes out my next two or three videos to fish. So I'm a little sketchy about the live highlights. But I should. It's content. I should make some more long videos, but I'm not in the mood right now for long videos. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not into it right now. But I need them to get the watch hours up. But until I get better at editing and do some more informative stuff, my views are so low on my long form that my short videos actually get just as much or more views at the moment. But I still should upload a long form at least every 2 weeks. Because one day someone will watch them regardless. So even if they suck, you still got to make them and learn, because you can't learn until you make them and you add it a little more and then you find out how to add it a little better. And well, I'd say the L190s have grown a full inch since I've got them in this tank. They weren't a 40 breeder at Jay's. and they've definitely grown a full inch. Say the ocelots have grown, I don't know, half a centimeter, which is kind of impressive, really. Yeah, that's good and clean. Guess I'll do that later. Uh, these tanks over here have a lot of evaporation. Get a lot of evaporation out of those two tanks in the sump. More so when I don't keep some weight on this cap on this sump over here. Wonder when these 102s are gonna breed. I was told that the 102s get a little bigger, but they're not really. They haven't grown much in a year, so the watermelons, they get huge. Hello, what's going on? How are you today? How do you say that? Ainsley? The English, Scotch, or Irish name? I think it means like hermit or like loner, doesn't it? It can be male or female name. Oh, bless me. I'm well, thank you. Can you even send messages on YouTube now? Voice messages? And yeah, the family vlogs, what's up? How are you? The watermelons get like huge, eh? Like 16, 16, 17 inches, shaped like a football. Half their body's the head. They're crazy. Takes a long time to get them to grow though. I'm well. No, you can send Insta messages. What's that mean? Oh, hey, how's it going in Japan? Yeah, Gord, the live stream highlight clips are like they hurt the algorithm. Soon as you step out of a niche, it starts doing weird things. It's not sending it out. You might only get like people who are only going to watch or some of your subscribers, but like only 19% of your subscribers are going to watch anyways, which is kind of frightening at the moment. You're a bit sick, eh? Like you could send messages on Facebook. You can send messages on YouTube now. I think it's being tested out in different locations because I don't have that option yet. But I did see something about it. I can voice comment to my subscribers, but and some people in other countries don't. Actually, a Chinese friend. Oh, I'm lost now. I thought so, but she says she's from Japan. Just working in the fish room for a bit. Okay, not sure. Hey, real cowboy, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing well. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing well at doing nothing. Did it help? I don't know. Probably still confused, but I don't know how to message. You're getting some food? Nice. You can't message? Oh, you want to visit this room? Oh, yo, the live stream of the elites, eh? What's up, Cadua? Is that you, Oxa? Oh, is it evening? Oh, yeah, it is. Sir Henry, what's going on? You being good today? Yeah. It's 2:24 a.m. Ugh. Are you live streaming or did you just take a break for a minute? Tom, what's up? Hello, and welcome. Oh, what's up? Yeah. Sending my blessings to the UK. I think there'll be more than blessings being sent to the UK here real soon. Oh yeah, Amesley and Henry have me in an absolute boatload of shit right now. Rejoin within the hour. Good. Take a break. You need it. Get some food into you. Take a nap on rotation or something. Yeah, I lost my managing moderator on this channel last night. She's never coming back to the live stream. So, yep, that's serious. At a moment when it couldn't take anymore, that's all it was. But it's my fault. It's not your fault. I'm just blaming you, but apparently it's my fault, so I'll take the rap. I guess I asked you like when I checked when I like hit on the deleted comments, if I hit on it and I read it, does it show on your end? And I thought you guys were saying no, it doesn't show, but it does show. So it makes it look like I'm undoing all her work. And so it's like me on her thing and I'm timing people out and she's undoing all my work. So I didn't know that though. I thought I was just reading things that were timed out, but apparently I was humiliating people. So anyways, we won't talk about it. It shows for mods. Yeah, so I don't see what the big deal is then anyways. I can't if she like blocks if you guys block anyone, I can't bring them back. I've tried. There's no button for me to hit to bring them back. Sometimes Gord can, but I can't. I don't know how you guys can, but I can't. Unless I'm missing something here. Buck, what's going on? You know who I am. Oh yeah. Well, it is serious for some people, right? But yeah, it can be small drama, make into big drama. But some people are making 50 to 100,000 a year off of it, and you get a little serious. Yeah, yeah. Welcome everyone. Nice that the sisters stopped by. But at the same time, like if I don't know, if someone compliments you or likes you or whatever, you can't like, and they're a subscriber, you can't like just hide them or anything right away. You kind of got to let people assume the position, understand the boundaries, and hang around a bit to see what's up. And standard mods cannot unhide. Yeah, I don't know why I can't unhide. No need to say thanks. I always say, well, I'm going to say thanks anyways. Uh, it's 5:31 p.m. Why, Buck? Is that on the news again today or something? Well, I think he gets the balls because we don't have a big enough military, and we're going to do some things that's maybe not politically correct. And we may use the Chinese military on Canadian soil to get that done. And he's not going to allow the Chinese military to set up base here any more than they already have. So I don't know, but I don't want to get into it. Well, they will. I mean, it's the biggest military power in the world. We're in a World War III right now. And this is what happens during world wars. There's major land exchanges, there's major takeovers and changes, and people are going to assert their dominance, and they're going to put their military and air power and air defense where they need it. The US cannot defend themselves against an attack from the north. The radar doesn't work right. So if any other nation comes up above Canada and shoots a missile straight down south, and we don't do anything about it to stop it because we may or may not have the technology to do that, then their nuclear bases will get directly struck very easily. So you kind of have to understand how the radar works a bit. But they have to have the north hardened. And if we're not going to harden it, or we're not able to, then they're going to do it. But I don't know. I don't want to get into it. Personally, I'd like if Canada stayed Canada and the US stayed the US, and I'd like if they just opened the border right up wide open because the Americans aren't our enemy. And we're like the exact same people pretty well. And we're all friends and we all like to travel back and forth. And there is no problem, like no beef with Canadians and American people getting along. It's all just politics, right? So, but borders are in the next years, borders are going to change everywhere in the world, everywhere. Well, they probably are. They probably are short men, but yeah, like they have a major weakness, and it's a direct attack from the north. It's the one thing that they can't deal with the way it is right now. And so they do need to secure themselves if we're like you know, I don't know. It's too much for the average guy to get involved in, right? So the news tries to drag us in for political reasons, but it's way above our heads and it's way above our control. And if we think that we're going to fight off the Americans by bringing in Chinese troops or and at the same time fight Russia because NATO loves to fight Russia. So if we could have Russia and Chinese be our friends, okay, yeah, we would really hurt the United States. No problem. But we can't be friends with China and enemies with Russia and enemies with the US. It's not going to happen. We'll get wiped right out. Like, there's no chance. NATO can't defend, they can't defend anything. So they're not going to beat the United States. They're not going to beat the US and fight Russia at the same time. Good luck with it. They'll get us all killed. So it's stupidity. You're coming here today. Holy smokes. Hey, Batty, what's up? Am I from Kazakhstan? No. Okay, Henry, thank you. Ox is spicy, man. She's a tough woman. I'll tell you that right now. That's a woman you want in your corner. What did I call yesterday? Bro's too old for live streams? Right. Like I said last night, you know who the most successful YouTubers are right now is 40, like 50-year olds and higher are doing great right now. Yeah, no, Ox is a powerful woman. I don't know if she even realizes that yet, but and she has a way with words too, and keeping calm to the best of people's ability, and then using the correct words so she can like put anybody down, like without being rude if she has to. So you could see how that could translate to like power in real life. Yeah, Baddie's gonna be before long, she will be a major, like I said, I bet her the other day. I said, I bet you any money in 2 weeks you'll stop calling me old and everything like that, and you will be back and you'll be a good supporter of the channel. But for today, she's gone, it seems, for 24 hours. No, no, we gotta let it happen. I should have let Mary do her thing last night, and I should let you do your thing today. I gotta trust my mods' judgments and let them do their work. I'm gonna behave from now on in myself this way, so but she was good. Baddie was good the last couple times, and then I did kinda speak to her, slightly undesirably a few nights ago, and she's been after me ever since. And so I sort of deserve it. Oh, you're good. You did good. But I did say, like, she's gonna be a regular subscriber and she'll be talking normal within like a week from now. Because I notice sometimes, even in real life, some of the people that like end up best friends, oh, we hate them in the beginning. The first few times you meet these people, you just loathe and despise them. And then you realize, hey, like, I really like this person's personality or whatever it is. But at first, you don't. And they become some of the strongest friendships. Oh, you have a profile. I can't see it because it's so small on the phone, but it's nice to see somebody and not have like just a letter for a name or something. Uh, are you going live today at all, Darius? I think Henry went back to work. Young male wolf, what's up? Thank you, Mr. West. Appreciate you. Okay, Darius. I'll try and pop by. Welcome new members to the Mark community. Thank you. Thanks for speaking on our behest. I only have tattoos on my arm. from like, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 years ago. Long time. Oh, what's going on here? I wanted to pin that. Did you subscribe official? One arm and two ankles? I didn't know Australians got tattoos. Oh yeah, I did. There's a couple fish keepers in Australia. Actually, a lot of fish keepers in Australia, but a couple that have tattoos that I watch. What am I thinking? They're totally covered in tattoos. I don't know why I thought people from Australia didn't get tattoo work done, but anybody ever see that Filipino, old Filipino lady? She's like 103 or 4 years old, and she does all that tattoo work with the tapping method. Tattoos on the bone hurt. Yeah. Uh, I was thinking about tattooing my whole skull and down both sides of my neck and like my whole face. I like that Mindy art or that henna. That's my favorite on girls. And I seen a guy who had like Mindy art tattooed permanently, and it was like so nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna get more tattoos either. I may finish my sleeve, but that's about it. Ellie, what's up? My poker face? Not always. I can, but not when it comes to certain things. Um, I thought I was picking you up at the airport, you said. Do you do you like fish? I would imagine that I do. I'm doing well today. Better today, yeah. Good. And yourself? What's going on in the UK? What do you want me to do to a frog? Open a frog up? No. I've done that in school. I don't want to do that for fun. Thanks for watching my shorts, nobody. Or should I just call you somebody? I like the name though. Nobody got time. Hey, thanks for speaking on behalf of the channel. It's very much appreciated. Ringer dinger. I know. I remember. How do you say it? Ella? It's perfectly fine pizza. Yeah, people have been saying it's hot over there. Hot in Sweden, hot there. The last week it's been cool here. It's cool. It's overcast right now. You can't see the sun. It's like, I don't know, 79 Fahrenheit maybe, but no sun. Ainsley, maybe you need to go to sleep. Victoria, BC is hot as hell the past week. Oh, you're in Victoria too? Are you subscribed? I got a couple people from Victoria. Beautiful city. Yeah, I think so. Shannon's in Arizona and it's like 112 Fahrenheit. That's crazy. It's probably that temperature where Oxa is too. Oh, you got to get up and get ready to catch your flight. All right. You better get some rest. It's a long flight. Do I have chickens? No, I don't have chickens anymore. I did the last few years, but no, I got a pet fox now. I have no more chickens, and I have a very well-fed pet fox who's not afraid of me. Oh, that hurt. Still hurting today. South Valley. Where are you from? You don't mind me asking if you're comfortable sharing? I don't know. It's gonna take you a couple days. I thought you might know if you bought the ticket already. You raise quail? I got incubators here in the other room, but I've not done quail. Done turkeys and every kind of breed of chicken you can imagine pretty well. Yeah, no, they just move a little bit the wrong way and breathe a little bit the wrong way and it hurts bad, but not like, well, I couldn't even sleep last night. I couldn't. It was brutal. This morning wasn't as bad, but it was hard getting out of bed even. Sydney. That's a big city. Yeah, I'd say that's a whole world away. It's a good flight. Trying to run to the gas station, are you, for some darts? Am I a teacher? No, but I can teach. I can be a good teacher. Oh, you don't like teachers? Yeah, it's some serious effort. I don't know if he's actually mean he's running to the store or he's going to the store. Oh, darn. You're gonna have to give me a minute, folks. Oh, damn it. I gotta go to the bathroom. Come on, Stank. Come on. Anybody eat these? No, I would not date an AI girl. I think that's people are killing themselves because of that, actually. Guys are killing themselves because they're realizing how, like, crazy it is, and then they kill themselves. It's a real problem right now. And I tend to ban people from the channel that, I see date online or AI girls. If I'm moderating for a female, I tend to delete those guys because, brings trouble, and some guys kill themselves over YouTubers as well. So it's not always good for the host, and it's not good for the channel. It's not good for the person always. The only girls that like me are girls on the internet. Although I don't really talk to any girls here. I'm always alone. I'm alone in the fish room or alone working, and it's just the way it is right now. But I'm looking forward to my raspberries because I think the raspberries are all flowering right now. So I should have berries soon. And I should be able to get like 4 pints a day, which is like enough to make me really happy. I love raspberries, so these, if you want them to be, uh, they're nice. They taste good. Horses like them. My horses always eat them, so I eat them. Go to the gym. I don't know. I always let life just happen, and but I am getting old. I should probably shack up and have a couple children with a younger girl. Ooh, blackberries, yeah. I like red raspberries. I've cross pollinated some good, really good tasting red raspberries with the wild raspberries. And then I've planted the wild, like the ones that I've cross pollinated. They've grown up a bit. And then I've planted them along the hill here and out back around the building. And I'm hoping to get a good turnout this year finally. Oh, what did you say? I don't know. I always thought it was alfalfa. It's a hot. So for a horse, you can't feed them too much of it because it's a hot feed. So it can make them colic. So it can give them stomach problem, and then you got to shoot your horse. But seldom do they get through colic. Once they colic, it's pretty bad. And it's terrible too. We had to put down a really good racehorse that I spent I don't know 4 years working with, and it was all over in like 3 days, and it was just screwed me right up. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I get way too connected with horses. Okay, Emily, we'll see you later. Have a good rest. Hey, what's up, Life Capsule? What's up? Okay. You're waking up late? Yeah. Well, I didn't go to bed until 6 a.m. this morning. I'm well, thank you. I think it's alfalfa. It's a clover. Clover. It's slightly sweet. If you get it right at the right time, this was a little bit plain, but it should be slightly sweet, and no earthy taste, just no grassy taste. That's good. But I eat it and dandelions, but not the flower of the dandelion, just the small young leaves. Crystal, what's going on over there? You're awfully handsome for a young lady. I look so handsome as much as you do. Yeah, I see that. You have a very nice profile picture. Damn, it looks like me. My day's going. I didn't get to do my work today because I couldn't get anyone to help me do some lifting. So I'm just hanging out in the fish room with you guys for a bit. I'm feeling a little better today. I see some people in chat are going. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the people coming in. Fishies. Yeah. What about grass cutting? No, not today. All done. If it rains, I'll have to do it the next dry day again. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of love. I don't know, the last 3 days. but they've been polite the last couple days. But like the day before, the girls were like really like they were getting really ornery with me, saying some. You'd expect that they were guys by the way they were talking, like guys talking to girls, but this time it's girls talking to guys like that. So I've had my fair share of flattery. Yeah, smash the likes, subscribe, share if you dare. But I've had my fair share of trolls too the last couple days. But I'm reaching slightly different audience than the weeks prior. Yeah. Well, I think you've been gone a couple days, haven't you? It's pretty much just been for the girl mods. It's been just Shannon holding it down over here. That's good. Busy's good. Am I trying to get my fix? No, dude. I'm straight. Straight, homie. Is that the guy saying that I just need to go last night? I just need to go. I don't know what he was saying. I need to go get drugs or something. Seem like I have a cold. I have chest pains. I'm not sick. Bear with me here for a second. No, I'm straight, man. I told you. I'm good. I don't need anything like that. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Not in a long time. I haven't. I don't really love eating the mushrooms, so. Oh, Mike was back. Did he ask me a sick question again? Same question every day. I don't know who asked the guy that, but probably be the last thing I ever ask another dude. I don't know why you'd care. But I used to go hunting for morels, and in the spring I like to go to the swamp and catch some fiddleheads and boil them up, and then put some cheese whiz on them. They're pretty good. So like the fern before it grows, it's a fungus. People think it's a plant, but it's actually a fungus. I don't think it's a mushroom, obviously, but it's a fungus nonetheless. Fungus, your tongue gets all swelled up like a cow's tongue. How come? Because it comes from cow's dung. What am I going to eat today? Well, I know there's some beans and beef wieners up there that I could go eat right now, but I'm not quite sure yet. I had steak dinner the other night and chicken last night, so I don't not quite sure. I might make some pierogies tonight, some pierogies and whipped cream, or pierogies and sour cream. I wish I had some nice chives growing in the garden. I could pull out some chives and put them on my pierogies. Penguin tastes like? I don't know. I don't know anybody that's ever eaten a penguin. Chives like the green onion, the tops, like the really thin. They're different than an onion. They just grow the top like an onion. They taste like onion. And you chop the green up into little bits and put it on baked potato with sour cream or pierogies with sour cream. It's just a nice top dressing. But I don't have a garden this year, so I got a rotor tiller again last year. Tilled it all up and then planted nothing. And then this year it's all grown over. It's like grass. I just mowed it over with the lawnmower the other day. Kind of sucks, but my neighbor's a little bit of a pervert, and I don't like going back there because she's always just watching me being weird. So I don't go in my backyard anymore behind the shop here. I don't know what's up. Sometimes you want to play games, but you got to do homework. Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable anymore, in my garden, ticks me off. But I got in a fight with her last year and called her a pervert in front of her husband, and then I don't know, it's been weird ever since. So I don't I don't like going back there. Yeah, she's married. Yeah. And so like I don't want the subject to come up because I didn't want to hurt his feelings, right? But I freaked out the one day she was flying a drone over and like the drone flew into here, like came right in my door. And I freaked right out over it. Called her a pervert. Because normally she's hiding behind the fence looking at me when I'm working with my shirt off. And it's like I'll get this vibe like someone's like standing right behind me and I'll look and there's like someone like 15 feet away. And then I'll turn around and I'll say hello. And then she'll like scoot off into the bush. And it's like, and I'll ask her what's up or whatever. And she'll like give me a dirty look and go away. And it's like, I don't know. And then her son started flying the drone over here, bothering me. So I just told her she was a pervert and I didn't realize, but she had friends over. And I was like, oh. So then their friends like thought I was being an asshole and different things. So I don't even want to go back there. It's freaking embarrassing. But I don't want to tell the husband, like, listen, your wife's like, you know, yeah. Well, most people are like, "Oh, you should go up. You should have just gone over and tuned her up or whatever." But it's like, I'm not like that. So, oh, you're Mark 2.0. That can happen. Like it's the same thing. It happens to girls. You got like a weird neighbor. He's always like looking at you. Doesn't give you a good feeling, right? It kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. That's what I was getting, like bad vibe from it. So it's pretty bad when a woman can make a young guy feel uncomfortable. You know, there's something wrong, right? You're used to it every day. I believe it. Yeah, well, I feel that's what she was trying to like get me into is like get me into doing something and yeah, you don't want to do that with your neighbor's wife. Like, no way, man. I'm not like that. I don't know. My neighbor was doing that to my wife. If I had one, I'd freak out on him. So, hey, Justine, what's up? I'm doing well. Nice to see you back. What are you up to? Most females are a little different. Yeah, they can be unpredictable. Oh yeah, most guys would be over there like no questions asked because she's not ugly. Subaru, what's up? Sometimes you feel like a fork in a world of soup. Yeah, you're just relaxing for the day, Justine. Nice. Guys are like that every day. Oh no, she's not ugly at all. No, no, she is not. But she's married and her husband's a nice guy and it's my neighbor, so and I don't have like I'm not the kind of guy that wants I don't do one night stands and I'm not into like just hooking up. I don't do that. So all my relationships have been like 6 years minimum. Every girl pretty much that I've ever gone out with stays with me for quite a long time until kind of like life has its course or whatever, right? No, generally guys are like dogs, right? So they'll like do anything to anything. No, amen. I'm like, I don't know, I'm too picky for my own good, I think too. So, but I can't do it. Like some guys can do whatever. I can't. I can't do it. Girls got to be pretty choice, well kept, and pretty choice. Oh, they're never moving. That's the thing. They're never gonna move. I thought maybe they would have, but they're not. They've just hunkered in for the long haul. So I think I'll only be here a couple years, and then things are gonna change anyways. So do you live in do you live in the UK? Do you live in and I'll say again. Do you live in a small house or apartment? Or do you got like a little backyard with houses around you close? I'm in Ontario. Apartment, no yard. Like when you're in live in apartments, you get to meet lots of people. Mark, you are on point. Oh, thank you. You always take someone with you, like when you go out, you mean? Do do guys like snatch chicks over there? Like, is that like a thing? The the boy, yeah, the pup barks at every passing car. Yeah, not where you're at, thankfully. Yeah, it's not really like that here either. Really isn't any troubles here. Maybe in the city a bit, in Toronto, maybe a little bit, but not here. I'm 40. I'm old. I'm an old one. Old goat. What are you doing today, Subaru? I think you're in the UK as well, aren't you? I look younger than that? Yeah, some people say I look exactly this age. Other people say I look younger. Westminster's really bad. Okay. I'm gonna sign off pretty soon anyways. I think I've been on here for 3 hours almost. Probably only a little bit more and then I'll come back later. So nice having you here. I appreciate you. I like talking with you. So we'll see you later on, maybe. I must be, and yeah, I don't know. 40 feels old to me. As old as I've ever been. Watch out for the crazy lady. There's a there's a there's a chance if I went back there I could bump into her, but I will. I will watch out. Yeah, well, 40, it's like what's next? 50 is gonna happen in like a hurry. 10 years is just nothing. Every year that I get older, the year just goes faster and faster. Crazy. See, there's one facing out. Must be a female. She's been hanging around the caves lately. For the last week, she's been hanging around a cave. So I don't know. They're small, but they're old enough to breed now. They might breed soon. '60's gonna be sexy as hell. Oh, well, you got a good positive outlook on it. Oh, wow. Really interesting the things people will say, isn't it? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I should go get something to eat. I haven't eaten today. So thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you a little bit later, maybe. Yeah, we're all getting there. Hopefully, we all make it to a ripe old age, right? So it's just part of the process of life. We have to accept things, make the best of it, have fun with it. Hopefully, the best yet's to come. Do I have flower horns? No, I've never had flower horns. You have flower horns? They're interesting to look at. I think they can be mean. Yeah, I've had Oscars. I like Oscars. Some of them can be really nice to look at. Have I had arowana? Just one. I'd love like a big 24 karat crossback. Yeah, I like Oscars. Sometimes I think about getting some bigger fish again. I probably will. Oh, my dog's gonna freak out now. Okay. All right, buddy. He hates sirens. He absolutely hates when the cops go by with their sirens on. It's all right, dude. You're gonna be all right. Uh, I'm feeling a little better, thank you kindly. Still pretty sore, but better for sure. All right. You can hear them sirens from miles and miles away, can't you? Yeah, still sore, man. Oh, Oscars can be pretty smart. What kind of bell did you have? How'd you do that? This is interesting. Yeah, they can eat a lot. Thank you, Yammers. I think if they eat goldfish or whatever, they like if they eat other fish, they don't need to eat as much, but I don't really like feeding dirty old goldfish to good fish. And these goldfish that you like feeder fish you buy at the fish store, it's like they they're sick all the time, them things. Yeah, they're biohazard, them goldfish. That's the problem. But I mean, that's the best food for Oscars is probably like goldfish, but I don't know. I kind of want some piranhas too, but it's a different type of fish keeping. It's pretty aggressive and it can get pretty nasty too for like if one gets hurt, then it's can start a frenzy. And if one goes missing out of the group, sometimes they can all turn on each other. You upset the natural balance. Sometimes you can't find a natural balance. And then there's live feeding, and some people don't like that, and it's not always pretty. But I'd like to have some piranhas. Oh, that's what it was. My favorite are albino tinfoil barbs when they get big. I love that yellow tail and that yellow look they get. I don't like the regular tinfoil barbs, but I like albinos. And so there's two albinos and a regular tinfoil barb that I can get, I think, for $100 or something. But I don't want the one. I don't want the regular tinfoil barb. I only want those nice yellow albinos. But I'm thinking about getting them if there's I see them on Kijiji and I don't know, I'd imagine they look to be about 6 or 7 inches now, but they do get really big and need a big tank, but I'd really like them. And I like Pacu too. The guy had a huge Pacu. Yeah, rehoming situation. So they're too big for them. But I had a big freezer. I got this big Pacu. Guy died of cancer. I got the Pacu. It had busted like 3 tanks that they had. Ended up on the kitchen floor, and the family couldn't handle it anymore. So it was gonna get like put down or whatever. So I took it. I got a huge freezer, like a massive freezer. It was huge. It took up this whole wall. And I caulked the corners. I took the motor out of it, caulked the corners, I got like a big hang on back filter from Walmart, and I put a stick across, a square stick, and I hung the filter down on, and I extended the filter intake like real long. Like these aqua clears you can't do that with. They just don't have the power to. But the Walmart brand, they got a lot of sucking power. And so I put a big long intake on it down just above the bottom. And it had a lot of torque and it made it like a river. And that pacu would just sit in there and swim. And it just loved it. But it never jumped out. It was always friendly. I could hand feed it, but it was a little scary. So I'd always like back out and drop it because it would like come at you so quick. But, and they, oh yeah, they like, that's what they do. They feed off the nuts that fall into the river, right? And the low hanging nuts, some of the trees that are hanging over, they'll even jump up and grab the nuts off the trees. But they got crushing power, eh? And their teeth look just like human teeth. It's crazy. They're friendly though. And like it get excited whenever I would see it. Like it loved me. And whenever I'd see it, it would like start to just fly around. It would get so excited. It'd start like dancing around in the tank and having fun. And oh, it was great. I like Pacu. They're quite smart. They'd come up, big, huge eye, and just like just below the surface and like look at me and watch me. It was like such an interesting fish to keep. Super smart as well. But it would hear me come in the room and it would be so happy. Only seen one. Yeah. This thing was huge, dude. Like huge. Like huge. You wouldn't believe the size of the thing. But down there, they eat those. Those are good eating fish, apparently. People were calling me like when I was, well, after I had it, I was trying to rehome it, and people were calling wanting to eat the thing. And I was like, nah. They're like, well, if you don't find it a home, we'll take it for food. Took out a starry night eye. What's up? Sorry, Gord, I'm not getting it. Only seen one on YouTube creator channel. Took out a starry night eye while eating food. Is a starry night eye a fish or is a large fish? Okay. Yeah, but I'm still looking for a really big tank. But they're so expensive. It's crazy for one that's not all scratched up. Hard to get a big glass tank. But I'd get one and then reseal it, I guess. Black fish with white dots. Okay. What? And it killed that fish or what happened? You wouldn't believe the power that a Pacu has, like as far as like ramming power. Whoa. the torque those things have, if they want to go fast, it's crazy. But I really want to get a big, if I could find like a couple really big pieces of heavy duty glass, I'd make a tank. I don't know. I'd have to get into more fiberglass and epoxy though. Oh, it took its eye. Yeah. Yeah. The Pacu could blow out another fish's eye just by hitting it. Even if it didn't mean to, it could. What's up, Scarbrowski? What's going on? What's going on in the Scarborough? Same, same. Yeah, a little different than it used to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go on Kijiji here in a minute and see if those albino tinfoil barbs are still around. I'll do some research again on them. I used to know a bit about them, but I forget. I don't think they're too mean or anything. They just grow big. They want. I don't think they'd try and eat placos, would they? They don't have the hugest mouths. Oh, you're in Pickering. Yeah, I'm just north of you. Yeah, I don't think they'd eat placos. As long as the placos can't fit in their mouth, right? Yeah, I'm around Port. Yeah. But I don't know. I messaged him a while back. I think the ad's still up. I messaged and I said, "How big are they?" And he never responded. So I don't know. Yeah, no, they're not really. I don't think there's something that goes down and like feeds off bottom. I think they're like mid level, right? So I don't know. They'd last in the 125 gallon for, I don't know, maybe a year. But I really have always wanted albinos, and I love them when they're big, big. So I've been thinking about them a lot, thinking about getting them. If they get too big, I can always throw them in an IBC tote for a while. That's 300 gallons easy. So but I could probably get a bigger tank. Oh, by then, I guess you should always get the tank first, right? The big tank. But I mean, if they're in a rescue situation already and they're not getting picked up, they might as well come here for a year, and then they could probably survive for like longer in an IBC tote for a bit. And if I don't figure it out, well, then I can rehome them, or I guess they'd become fertilizer. But like, it's probably what's going to happen to them anyways right now. So I could at least buy them time. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know who's gonna take them. There's not too many people with large tanks. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Have a good day, Scarbrowski. Thanks, Gord, for moderating. Thanks again to Ellie, Shannon, Darius, Oxa, Life Capsule. Thanks for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.